here to do a speech, not a song. So she forgets herself sometimes. Can we go on, please? Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, parents, families, friends, teachers, and of course the graduates of 2009. My name is Chloe and this is Terence, and this evening as school captains for the very last time, we would like to welcome you to this momentous evening. Of course, you may be wondering, what could be so special about today?
Well, you may be wondering, just who are these two incredibly good-looking people out here talking to you, and just how long do you have the privilege of listening to them?
But of course, ladies and gentlemen, today marks the liberation of Year 12s. Today is the day of freedom that we have waited for a very, very long time.
Since our first day in Year 7, precisely 2026 days ago.
But who's really counting? What is more important is that we've spent about 49,632 hours of our lives in preparation for a series of exams known as the HSC, hurtling toward us in just a few weeks.
The HSC? Who really cares about that, eh? No, I'm kidding. This is our graduation, the beginning of the new, the end of the old. Tonight, for those who do not care about the HSC, just for one night, we are celebrating the end of 5 years. We are celebrating our leave from Model Farms High School, the greatest high school in Balcombe Hills.
And some say even Sydney.
When running our speech, Chloe and I decided that every graduation speech has to mention the following. We, number one, we are the future that will elevate this great nation to a whole nother level. Number two, we have the potential to accomplish anything, everything of our greatest heart's desires. Number three, with great power comes great responsibility. Now, these three lines are the basis of some of the most incredibly boring speeches ever made. So we took that and we burnt it to a crisp. So Chloe, how can we make it more interesting?
Well, we decided that for the next few minutes, we don't aim to make you cheer, we don't aim to make you sigh.
We don't aim to make you laugh, we don't aim to make you cry. But if you feel like crying now, this is the night. A very emotional night for every single one of us. And we just want to say to the friends we may never see again, or see as often as we would like to, we will miss you, we'll remember you, we will cherish the great times we've had in class, in our free periods, study periods, and outside of school. Like sands through the hourglass, these are the best days of our lives.
We do, however, like to acknowledge the incredible adventures we have had these past 5 years, travelling through space and time, from the bays of the corners of the room, every year's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and finally the end of Year 12. Throughout these years, accumulatively, we've lined up for days at the canteen, lost hundreds of dollars at the can machine, bought dozens of sausage sizzles, and used paper amounting to acres of rainforest.
Thank you, teachers. We have struggled through years of insufferable exams, adverse assessments, and excruciating essays. We've had our trials and tribulations, conflicts and controversies, but together we've endured heat waves, floods, fires, dust storms, and we have lived through some of the most incredible experiences you can only find in high school. And I know that we cannot take credit for Model Farmers being awesome the way it is, but since we're graduating, why not? Haven't our year made an impact somehow on the lives of the younger generations?
Undoubtedly, we are the role models of the junior years, whether we choose to be or not. We dare say that we've demonstrated this year as a single, cohesive group, as opposed to what used to be social groups, fragmented social groups. From year 11 last year, painting murals for maths, to the very recent Battle of the Bands the first Model Farms has ever seen in 6 years. Hopefully we've shown the junior years that as you grow up, you grow together.
So what a joy it has been to see what we have seen. Year 12s coming together in the past and now in the present for one of the very last times. But this is the moment that half of us will reflect on the great times we've had in high school. The other half will be looking at the time and wondering which bar to go to when this is over.
But it seems just like yesterday. We were little insecure boys and girls, bopping our heads up and down, getting lost on the way to class, looking at the seniors in their yellow and white uniforms and wondering, wow, they're so cool. I want to be just like them. But look at us now, 5 years older, just like those seniors we aspired to be. Now ready to take on the world ourselves. We are the brave, the bold, and the beautiful.
Graduates of 2009, we're the best.
When this is over, you will feel like you are standing between two roads diverged in a yellow wood. And one of them is the road not taken. Whichever path you choose begins your journey of change and transformation, where you will establish your sense of belonging and make connections with people and places.
No, seriously. As you approach the HSC, you may feel like you're standing on a ladder, apple picking, or mending a wall, or stopping through woods on a snowy evening. Whatever you do in preparation for the HSC, remember to chill out so you don't burn out. Even though you feel like you have miles to go before you sleep, miles to go before you sleep.
Now we would like to take the opportunity to thank all the teachers at Model Farms who dedicated 5 years of their lives to get us through high school and out of it. While we're feeling pretty good about leaving, you teachers will probably celebrate just as much as we will. But thank you all, especially for teaching us to analyse the textual features of every book we will ever read, and every movie we will ever see.
We also appreciate that you taught us that mathematics is an integral factor, where we can apply the true wisdom of binomials, primitive functions, logarithms, and trigonometry in our everyday life. I personally do not do maths, thank God, but thank you for teaching it to everyone else.
For the teachers of other faculties, we have not forgotten to thank you. We just didn't think we could truly joke about these subjects.